and they will not hesitate in writing you a $350 ticket. So you want to cut that fish right down the middle and throw him back.
Well, I pay the dock fee for my son's boat, so I have the use of it when I want to. Every once in a while, a couple of us go out, but we don't fish for hard.
Well, we've been in here a bit. We'll leave up the frequency here and see if somebody else wants to pick it up. I don't think the band's holding up real good this morning, but no problem hearing anybody. I just hear quite a bit of white noise in there with it, so we'll sit back on the side here a little bit and let somebody else jump in that may want to throw a shout out. So good morning to you as well. ky4jim, Western Kentucky.
Good morning, the voice of Kentucky.
Good morning, Dan.
I assume you guys are talking about the Asian carp. You don't need a rod or a reel down here. You just ride along close to the bank, and when you pull the boat back over, you got about 4 or 5 of them monsters in the boat with you.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about, Asian carp. They just, overrun in this area.
Oh, here too. We got a guy out there. One jumped over the bow there, or the rear end of the boat, whichever end he was in driving, but hit him in the head and broke his neck.
Well, they'll do it. I haven't had anybody in my boat that was injured, but real close to it. I mean, they hit you in the back when you run down through there below the spillway, and you come running. Now, if you're running fast, you just kill a lot of them with the propeller because, I guess it's the engine that stirs them up and brings them up. I don't know what it is, but yeah, if you're down to about 1/3 throttle and you're plowing through the water and you're throwing a big curl wake behind you, man, those things fly up there into your boat and bust your windshield, and they'll just literally fill the entire boat with fish.
Yeah, and you're talking about big-ass fish, man. I mean, these things, some of them are 3, 3.5, 4 foot long, look like they were about 40, 50 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Well, them big ones, there's a couple different species. I'm just moving the antenna. I don't think it's going to make any difference, Dan, because the band's not real good. You take those that are 30, 40 pounders that get they're tremendously powerful. They're all muscle, and they come sailing up at you. Now, I have several friends that have told me about them being injured, at the bow fishing table there that we chit-chat at for breakfast. But as far as actually being in the boat, seeing them, somebody injured bad, I haven't seen that, but common sense will tell you, you take a bunch of torpedoes like those things are, you can hear them hitting the bottom of the boat, the front of the boat, and, you really need to wear a football helmet, per se, to protect your face, because his mouth and the front end of his head, where we like to shoot him right through the head, you can crack those things with a ball bat, and you still can't put them out of their misery. They're just a powerful fish.
Yeah, they are. I remember the very first time, I never saw these down in the Mississippi, or up in the Mississippi there in Illinois. Never saw them. Came down here, and the very first time I ever saw one, old man took me out in his little flat fishing boat there, and he says, "Come on, I'm going to show you something." And we run along. He didn't say what it was. And this fish, I mean, he was like 20, 30 pounds, just jumped in the boat, boy, flipping around. And you're right about powerful, man. I mean, you grab him, you can feel him. He's just a massively strong fish. I said, imagine that. I said, what's the odds of a fish jumping in the boat and then 3 more jumped in?
Yeah. Well, if you, when they jump up in the air in the daytime, late afternoon, if you're, down below the dam, the power plant there at Kentucky or Barkley, either in Cumberland or the Tennessee River, and you're coming up through there slow, about a third throttle, you'll make 20, 15, they fly up through the air behind the boat in the whitewater, and it's like the other guy says, man, you need to replace that bow with a shotgun and start shooting skeet, because that's about what your odds are. But you can gauge their jump, and after a period of time, you hit a fish, boy, the guy that's running, you got to holler out fish on, and he's got to pull the throttle back and get to neutral so you can get that thing wound in and get him off and go back for it some more. But the second he pulls that throttle back and the boat settles down, they go right back down. But the second he starts to throttle up, here they come again.
I know, it's the wildest thing I ever saw. Well, anyway, you sound great there, big man. I just thought I'd come in first time I turned the radio on this morning and heard your big melodious voice, man. I said, well, I'm going to come in and find out what's up. Anyway, have a great one there, ky4jim N9RSY.
All right, brother. You do the same. I'm like I say, I didn't get in till just about daybreak this morning. All of us out acting like we were young kids last night. My hands hurt so bad from pulling and firing the bow so much this morning. I can't hardly hold the coffee cup. But anyway, that's I got a few hours sleep, so I ain't been out of the cage very long. But I'm enjoying the coffee, and I keyed in pretty quick this morning, waking up here. So good morning to you. Sounds good as always. ky4jim.
N4HQT.
Go ahead, I guess, unless you're just IDing.
Yeah, ky4jim N4HQT. Good morning to you. Got a beautiful signal down here in Chattanooga. Well, we're west of Chattanooga a little bit. Name's Dave. Calls N4HQT, and you're about 20 over S9. Just wondering where you're located, over.
Okay, Dave. Well, I'm just outside the city of Paducah, right here at Land Between the Lakes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I work a lot of people back up that way quite a bit. Must be a bunch of hams around there. But just want to say hello to you, and you have got a great signal down this way, over.
All right. Well, that's the antenna working for me, I suppose, and I'm on a 7-element horizontal Yagi, so I guess it's the antenna. But thank you very much, and right back to you. Sound awful good back up here at my house into a solid 5.9 signal. So we're going to run to the coffee pot there and hit the boys' room on the way. And thanks for giving me a shout, but that's where I'm at, in the far western corner of Kentucky.
All right, N3. Thanks for the contact, N4HQT.
All right, buddy. Take care.